Afternoon, due to a delay around Llanwern, we're currently running 117 minutes late. Depart when you have a clear aspect, and you will give up control of the train at Signal Sierra Yankee 63 just after Kings Norton. We've also got a banking loco 66056 on the rear that you must decouple at the top of the Lickey Incline. So first things first, put on the headlights, go to the rear end, whack on the tail lights, go to the other end, insert the master key. Oh yeah, there's a pair of 323s over there going out to Lichfield. Reset the AWS. I think I keep the DST off because I want to do a lot of exterior shots. Got the electromotive stuff on. Oh, we have a clear aspect. To reverse it to forward, power to about 62%, because this is a heavy train. And release the brake. Also, put the clag factor to 10. Because believe me, this thing will clag, as we said on Lickey. So the scenario is called 686 Bravo 703 Morton on lug to Washwood Heath upsidings. You start at Bromsgrove at the foot of the Lickey Incline. Depart when signals permit and start your climb with your loader hoppers, dropping off the banker loco at the top just before Barn Green. After that, it should be a clear run to Kings Norton. Date the 19th of March 2021. So yeah, that was the brand new Bromsgrove. Sorry. Yeah, the brand new Bromsgrove that's recently opened. By recently, I mean 2018-ish. So yeah, on the front we have 66125 in X AWS livery. And on the rear we have 66056. Our instructions are to drop off the banker loco at Lickey Banker drop off, and then stop at Signal Sierra Yankee 63 near Kings Norton. Okay, looking at the map. So down here in the south we have Bromsgrove on the left and Redditch on the right. Towards the middle we have Birmingham New Street, and then north we have Lichfield. So it's not a area. I think the total route mileage is about 37 miles ish. It is available on Steam, created by Dovetail Games, and I think it's currently 10% off until the 26th of March. The shed going to Margam from Corby Bachelor of Science. I know BSC stands for British Steel Company, but I like saying Bachelor of Science because it's funnier. Sorry. So we have a very claggy shed, just bellowing out exhaust. Yeah, on my test run I did get like 15.5 miles an hour all the way up the Lickey. At least we can look at the scenery, which for like Dovetail standards is pretty well. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, Amsterdam Powerhouse, they did update the sky and weather. I think it was like a few hours after release. So all I have to do is go to your downloads on the AP website, and then just re-download the AP weather and the AP track. Yeah, if you sort your orders by last updated, the AP track and the AP weather, they will come up first. Instead of you having to like dig it out for your downloads. Yeah, the AP track and the AP weather, they make the route look a million times better. Because the track isn't this horrible 2D brown thing. It's more like 3D, highly textured stuff. That's weird. Well, I guess you're not going to see it. That's cool. Like a farm thing. If you can hear like clunking in the background, it's because I got a new keyboard, and this one actually has a pause break key. So now I can do this. So now I can be. So now, sorry. So now I can be more like a mole man and just spend far too much time taking pictures. Although saying that, I'll just take the pictures during my test drive. So 1.5 miles left. If futures. This route has not, I won't say tons of scenario potential. I say it has some, because what you can do with the Cross-City line is Redditch to Birmingham New Street, Bromsgrove to Birmingham, Redditch to Lichfield, Trent Valley, Four Oaks to Birmingham, Four Oaks like Longbridge. Basically every single service between Bromsgrove and Redditch to Lichfield. I'm also a bit disappointed that Soho Depot didn't make it into the route, because Soho Depot is where the 323s live. Well, the London Midland 323s. Because it would have been cool if you could like take an empty 323 out of Soho Depot, bring it to New Street, and then do a service. And it's not like Soho Depot is like a million miles out of New Street. It's literally a tunnel, a bit of track, Soho Depot. But I'm sure like people like ATS will just like merge Soho onto the route. So in terms of freight, I don't think much freight actually goes on the northern part of the Cross-City. It's mainly just like after Kings Norton towards Bromsgrove. And we can also do cross country and Hereford trains on the southern part. So yeah, I did stream a first look of this last Friday, so Friday the 19th. So what I did, I think I drove one of the career scenarios from like Four Oaks to Birmingham back to Four Oaks. By the time I got back to Four Oaks, I kind of got too close to the buffers and it said, you passed a red signal, game over. I was like, oh, fuck you. But the modelling on the 323 is good, because the model of a 323 in real life is hard to get right. It's not like 180 standards is bad, because in Train Sim, DCG did the nose of the 180 completely wrong, because it's meant to be a lot, you know, longer. And the sounds on the 323, they're not reused, they're original. It's just that the sounds for the 323 that DTG made, they're not used very well. I mean, they sound good, they're just misused. Because you have sounds cutting out, you have sounds doing whatever the fuck they like. Like, you're decelerating, and the motor sounds like it goes accelerating. That doesn't make sense. Also, on the road, I noticed that some of the platform markers aren't placed correctly, because you have some markers that go beyond the platform, and you have some markers that don't go far enough. Like, what is Dovetail's route building? It doesn't make sense. Look at that, we reached the summit. Where we can drop off the banker logo. So these loops, they're where the bank loco would kind of come off the train and head back down towards Bromsgrove, waiting for the next train that would need assistance. Oh yeah, because we're a freight train, the brakes they're not the best. So I'm just gonna stop just by this repeater so we can uncouple the banker. So of course in real life the banker would just like slow down and pull away from the train without the train stopping. But you know, train sim limitations. I think if you just like uncouple the train while you were moving, it would just like throw the scenario. So yeah, you kind of have to break the immersion and stop. Okay, now there was top reverser to neutral. It would have been nice if this had a DRA, but you know, whatever. So fly down to the end. Uncouple. Break everything in the process. Banker has been uncoupled. Continue to Kings Norton. Okay, so reverser to forward, we can brake. And power to notch 5 of 7. The sheds they have 7 notches of power. Yeah, it shouldn't take too long to get up to speed. 323 heading to Bromsgrove from Lichfield to Oscar 31. So this route was first leaked as part of the Steam Achievements leak, where you can see Steam Achievements for the route for something that was coming. So in this case, the achievements for this were leaked, as I said like twice, I don't know why I'm repeating myself. Then like a week later, Dovetail actually announced the cross-city line comes with the 323 and 350s. So 350-1, 350-2, 350-3 as AI only. I assume it was to make Birmingham not like a ghost town. And then I think it was the 18th of March 2021. Dovetail streamed this for the first time, and we found out it comes with a shed. Obviously, I'm using the enhanced shed from House Power Stonks. So yeah, the route, it looks really nice. Dovetail did a good job with the station models. It's just the sounds as usual. But yeah, I can see people making a ton of tires for this because you can backdate it to like Central. I was about to say Norwich Southeast, but that's wrong. Well, no, Norwich Southeast, they did go to Birmingham. Even though there's a network in the South East, not the Midlands. So yeah, I'll definitely be making a lot more scenarios in this. Mainly like freight, 170s, Voyagers, 223s, test trains, engineering work. Whatever else I can think of. So yeah, next station will be Barnt Green, where the line from Redditch joins. You can hear the cooling fans on the shed. This is Barnt Green. Oh, by the way guys, I wasn't sure, I mean I did look up on YouTube the hoppers that were on the service, but I wasn't too sure whether we had them in TS. So I just choose MJAs as a placeholder. Of course, if you do know which wagons we have in TS that would match the wagons in real life, then please leave a comment. Next station will be Longbridge, where some services terminate. Of course, because of fuck you 19, or also known as Corona. Fewer trains are running, which means there's no real reason to terminate trains at Longbridge anymore. Is going to Hereford. So services now they just run the entire length of the Cross Sea line. So no like Longbridge to Four Oaks trains. They just run the entire length of the line. And I think Duncan on DTG Stream said that all services on Cross City are 6 coaches to ensure social distancing. So we have Longbridge, then I think it's Northfield, and then Kings Norton. Yeah, so it's not a very long scenario because this route is primarily passenger. I mean, the train could have gone through Birmingham New Street towards Washwood Heath, but Birmingham New Street, it is incredibly busy and steep gradients. So it's easier to pass trains around Birmingham, just like they do with Manchester. Because this is a Class 6 train, so 666 Bravo, so it's a Class 6 train in the head code, we are limited to 60 miles an hour. Not that we'll actually get there. To Redditch. Also, if this route does look a bit familiar to Creston, it's because on the north bit, you know, the unfinished bit, it was pretty much based on the cross city line. So I think it's called Croxworth Junction, which is basically like, which is based off Kings Norton on the Creston route on DP Simulation. This is Longbridge. Next one will be Northfield and then Kings Norton. So we're just going a bit beyond Kings Norton to Sarah Yankee 63. And that's where this scenario will end. Yeah, sorry if I sound a bit weird. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening with my nose, because when you start recording, you know it goes like, oh, you want to talk clearly, you know, just block your nose and quite completely fuck up your speeching and your spelling as well, apparently. This is Northfield. Oh yeah, the track layout at Kings Norton, it is strange. Because what we'll do is go towards the right, so we'll run up against the down swell. It's weird. Oh yeah, there are sidings on the right. I did look on Google Maps, and it showed that the sidings were completely empty. So we're 25, 30, 60. Coming up on Kings Norton. So I think on the far left is the up slow. The next to it you have the up fast, and then next to it you have the up avoider thing. Then on the far right you have the down main. It is a weird layout. So along to the left is the cross city route towards Birmingham New Street. We continue right towards the avoider. So gently pulling up to the danger aspects. So this is the end of the video, so thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe as well and like the video. So that has been the first recorded one on the Cross Sea Line. Also follow me on Twitch for live streams. I think I live stream whenever I want, basically starting at 5 PM UK time, then going for like a couple of hours. Because by the time it gets like to 7, I can barely keep my eyes open. So yeah, I don't tend to stream that long. This is as far as you go. Another driver is here to take the train to Washwood Heath. Sorry all by me. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.